All right, another new bit of content here. The Porsche 911 GT3R 992. This is replacing the old Porsche GT3 car, not to be confused with the Porsche Cup car. That's also the it's a thing. Um, Also at Willow Springs, a new track here to iRacing as well. Let's see how the whole car runs. I'm excited because I've been looking to replace the BMW. I really enjoy that car, but let's see how this car feels
Give us a few clean laps to get our
compared.
fuel numbers.
This is my first ever bit of laps here at Willow Springs, aside from racing it in Project Cars. A lot of high-speed corners here. I've heard oversteer on the Porsches are a little crazy, just because it's rear-engined and all that kind of stuff. I'm also used to driving the BMW, which is front-engine and kind of a boat. And I'm all over the place on this track. I will say, though, that the track and everything looks awesome. But I am not. And I like you can actually use first gear in this car. And it just sounds so good. Oh, and we're off in a big way. Ooh, jump. That's pretty great.
The pit box team, right here.
There were also some new graphics changes and that kind of stuff, so we'll go here into graphics. Foliage, you can set that however it is. This is how I normally have my videos set up. I'll keep HDR on, but I usually turn everything else off. Just to kind of save with everything. Usually with foliage, turning it on to high like that, or turning it on versus turning it off, you're going to have to restart the whole sim, so we're probably not going to see that in this. Same goes for replay. In the replay, though, we'll be able to see it. But before we do that, let's go back and get a closer look at the Porsche. All your standard cameras and whatnot. So we'll get a little bit closer here. We'll turn off the key acceleration because it's not very smooth when you're looking at the car. But it's a good-looking race car. It's a Porsche, you know. I'm excited to see what these cars can do for us. I might try to drive this car in the VRS series, or maybe even try the IMSA series this year, or this season. But it's a cool-looking car, fun to drive, so we'll see that. So that is all of the Porsche there. We'll also let's take a flying look around the track. The way I like to do that, we'll do the pit lane camera. And now we'll turn on the acceleration. There we go. So a very just kind of track in the desert, very windy, not very fast, but curvy and all that kind of stuff. But the outside world of the track looks incredible. Got the Budweiser balcony, they call it over here. Bunch of stands for people to sit and watch the race. Very cool, though, that they actually got all the different other tracks here. The Horse Thief Mile with the chicane they got, as well as the Streets of Willow Springs, I think they call this track. And it looks like there's an oval track here, too. So maybe we'll get a dirt oval with it at some point. But it looks like a asphalt track with no walls, which is interesting. Might just be used for drifting and that kind of stuff. Same with over here. This, I feel like, has to be drifting and whatnot. Looks a lot like they took a Google Maps image over here and just kind of overlaid it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, overall, a pretty cool looking track. I'm excited to race it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to race in. And the trees and everything are going to look so good. So we'll see how everything looks and go at it from there. So thanks for watching.